Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, you usually say
Okay.
I'm recording. I'm Gianni Ramos.
Also known as.
Gianni Ramos.
Hi, I'm Lila. My home school is CT, and I also go to CCIC.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Carlstrom. I work at CCIC. I run attendance at the front office.
My name is David Bennett. I am the pathway lead and teacher in the business pathway at Cherry Creek Innovation Campus.
I'm Lori McCoyne. I'm a business teacher at the Cherry Creek Innovation Campus. I have been a teacher. This is my 30th year.
I feel like just knowing yourself and trying to do things to help you discover what you want in your life, I feel like is really important.
I think a big one is being happy where you're at. And another one is having goals for the future and being used to failure and thriving from failure.
I think that I go back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Obviously, you need your basic, your fundamental needs met. But beyond that, good work-life balance, having people that you are close to and can connect with that know who the real you is. I think that's really important to be in community with those people.
I think you got to know yourself. So I think you got to know yourself and what makes you happy. And then you've got to go pursue those things that make you happy. It's good to be able to be a good citizen and, pay your bills and all that kind of stuff, because you could maybe be happy as a person that's not doing any of that. But I think knowing who you are and knowing what your important aspects are and then that can make you happy.
A free and happy life. I would say live out in the forest, hunt animals, no money, no food. I mean, what you have to eat.
I feel like for me personally, I'm the happiest when I'm doing something active or working out. That's why I just walked around the school. I don't really know why. I feel like just getting the muscles moving.
I am usually the happiest when I'm with my family, just because I love my kids. They're fun to be around. We giggle and laugh together, and we always seem to find something to do to make us laugh and just enjoy each other's company.
So interestingly, and directly juxtaposed to my previous answer, which was being in community with others, I think I'm probably most happy when I'm out walking my dogs or out for a backpack or out backpacking or hiking. I love being out in nature. Being out with my dogs is really peaceful and allows me to kind of escape from my normal life and just be very in the moment.
Probably the happiest with my family, just at home in downtime.
I'm not happy.
Okay, so no low blows. It's going to be a professional interview. I'm going to treat you right with these questions. What ingredients or necessities would you say are needed in order to live a free and happy life?
I'd say relationship with other people is pretty important, as well as chasing bands. You gotta have a purpose,
So do you actually have to accomplish the purpose, or just trying to pursue the purpose is enough to feel whole?
I think, pursuing your purpose is kind of what gives you meaning, but you'll, I guess, lose motivation if you don't achieve things. So you gotta have I think you should have milestones or markers where you should be achieving things. If you don't, you work hard to get to those points.
I think necessities to a free and happy life are just being able to experience things on your own, and then having things that bring you joy, I guess.
You gotta go outside a lot. That's the best thing. When you go outside, you feel free, you feel refreshed, you feel rejuvenated. So I try to go outside at least 3 times a week, just to take air and stuff like that.
you think it's mostly for the scientific effect it has on your body, or it's just a psychological thing that you need?
It's not just a psychological thing that you need, because once you like feel like fresh air, and like you see the green, you see the sky, you see the sunset, sunrise, whatever you see, you'll feel better. It's not like a actual effect. It's just like psychological. You just feel better with yourself. Just think you're doing something positive for yourself.
I think for free and happy, you have to have at least your like bare minimum necessities met. So you need food, shelter. You need to have a sense of belonging, relationships, healthy relationships.
Okay. The first part of that would be a happy life. A happy life would consist of having parents raising a child with confidence. This confidence is going to be their core. They will, if made happy, no matter what external factors come at them, they will always have a happiness at their core. Extremely important for the world as it comes crashing down and as negative events occur. Now, when it comes to freedom, in my opinion, is not having a lot of inanimate objects. Collecting a lot of things like boats, TVs, houses is tying you into a debt, and it's tying you down. To be happy is freedom would be to be a minimalist and be able to live your own life and go and come as you please without having to be dragged down by debt of inanimate objects.
So when you reflect on your life, or just reflect in general, are you typically the most happy?
I would say so. I mean, I'm a pretty happy person. I always like to find good things just to think about.
So like the silver lining and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think throughout my life, I've actually been a happy person. Always like look on the bright side of stuff, and just always smile at like all the adversities that come my way.
So, for your trials and tribulations, you take problems and you just see them as something that can make you better.
Exactly. Whenever like something comes, something that comes my way, I just see it as a challenge I have to overcome, and eventually it'll pass, because everything passes. If you don't figure it out today, tomorrow will be figured out. If you don't figure it out tomorrow, the next day, whatever.
Good question. I feel like I could be happier. Because right now, like, my purpose is like getting good grades and like chasing that, which is not really what I want to do with my life. So sometimes I feel like stuck in the school system. I feel like I could be doing more.
I think right now, as an adult, as a middle-aged adult, that I'm probably the happiest that I have been in my life. I have a lot of like autonomy and choice in my day, even though like obviously I'm obligated to come to work. It's work that I enjoy, and it's work that I find meaning in. I think in relationship to my peers that I'm probably happier than a lot of other people, just because I feel like I'm a generally positive person. I can find good in most situations, and even when things are stressful, I can recognize that like that stress is usually good. Like I get stressed out that I have to like drive my kids all over the city for sports and stuff like that, but that I'm like, more important than that, I'm happy that they're healthy and engaged in stuff. When I look at other parts of my life, I would say I was probably less happy in high school, because I felt like I had, like 8 hours of school and tennis practice and homework, and I felt totally overwhelmed by like that schedule.
Yes, I am happy. When I reflect back, I'm going to reflect back to the time where my kids were in the single digits. It was a great time. I reflect back. I try to not let the regrets interfere with my positive attitude going forward.
Thank you, Dan.